Hello everyone, I'm Andres Bermeo. In today's video I'm going to talk about some steps or ways to improve your English level. In this video I'm going to scrutinize some ways that you can take into account if you want to improve or just want to speak or make the process easy. So, having said this, let's jump right in. So, when it comes to vocabulary, you need to take into account verbs and adjectives because it's pivotal that you use verbs and adjectives so as to make your ideas clear. When you try to speak with another person, you need to use adjective so as to describe more clear your idea. So how do you do this? What I used to do was to making a list of those words that I wanted to know. For example, run, eat, read, jump, write. Okay, so then I put them in a list in my notebook where I study, and then I try to memorize them by repetition. So I repeat them once again and all time, right? And then I look for examples, okay, like sentences. For example, for run, we have he runs fast at a school race. Another example, eat. We eat lunch at 12 o'clock. We eat lunch at 12 o'clock. Or read, for example, read. I read a story before bed. So this is important because you can work on your vocabulary and you can use it. And you can see cases that you can use them, right? That's the way I learned. The second way that I used to learn vocabulary was to try to watch or look for the sounds of these words, like looking for videos about how these words are used, and try to do it again, like the video, like in the video sets. For example, I don't know, but I think this is a learning method that I think is shadowing. Shadowing is based on repetition about how people say that word. So you have to do it in this way. For to do this, you need to have, or I recommend you, an app on phone that is useful for this because you can look for the word, you can see the meaning of the word, and you can watch a video about how the word sounds. Because in the app use YouTube as to show you the sounds and an example on a video. So as you could see, this is a good way to improve or learn those words that you want to learn. So let's work with how's it going. How's it going?
Heard. So ask them, how's it going? Are you delivering value? Are you able to collaborate well? How's your work?
Hey, gossip, how's it going? Hey, lustful. How you doing, greedy?
Hello, my friend. How's it going, Grant? Good. Been up to much lately?
So after learning vocabulary, let's go with grammar. Grammar is so important if you want to speak English because it has the logic or the science of how the English works. So it's pivotal that you have or take into account grammar when you are learning English. So as to do it, what I used to do was watching videos about how to learn English or grammar, about verb to be, present simple, past simple, or something like that. And I used to do it watching videos of this man called. So this man's called Francisco Ochoa. Francisco Ochoa is a YouTuber that used to teach grammar about English. So he has a course where he gave some classes about grammar from zero to almost P2 or something like that. So this is useful if you want to know about a little bit more about grammar. So I recommend this YouTuber. Okay, now I look a little bit different because this is another day because I couldn't finish the video yesterday. So I want to continue. So look at my coat. I'm new. I feel like a new man. I don't know why, but it feels like that. So continue with this. We're going to talk about another way or steps as to improve your English, and it's about to songs. When we talk about songs, I mean that you have to listen songs that are according of your level. Yeah, you can listen songs like Kendrick Lamar or something like that. But it's necessary that you listen songs that are according of your level. You can listen songs like
I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make.
because you are not able to listen it to understand it. You have to listen. You have to listen songs that use works or are clear, and it doesn't use some electric sounds or something like that. So I used to looking for the lyric of the song, and I try to remind them, repeat them, so as to song. So I think this is what everyone does when they want to know a little when they want to know whatever song. So this is what I used to do. So now let's continue.